From the best-selling author of Sorry, Not Sorry comes an enemies to friends to lovers romance titled The Fake Matchmaker. Joining us today to tell us all about the ups and downs of modern dating is author Sonia Singh. Good morning to you, Sonia.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing so great. You must be so happy. Your baby, your next book is finally out, The Fake Matchmaker. I think about, oh boy, dating and that whole rom-com and getting to know somebody and going through the ups and downs. You've tackled that in this book. Can you tell us some of the inspiration for this, your latest book?
Yeah, I think I've also tackled it in real life. So that's what actually inspired the book. Just really hearing stories from friends and having to go through in the past my own sort of modern dating experiences that turned into a lot of chaos and commotion through, modern day apps and really trying to find somebody. And I think some of those horror stories are what make stories for me in my books, and especially The Fake Matchmaker.
Okay, so modern day stories of matchmaking and dating. Of course, there are
Yes.
some huge differences between right now dating, matchmaking, and let's
Yes.
just say 20, 30 years ago. So the digital age, does it help or hurt with that whole matchmaking ecosphere?
Well, I think for my character, Manisha, it hurts because she's got a very prominent position. And sometimes when you're in a position of authority, you can't be really showing yourself out there on social media or these modern day apps in a way that really describes your personality to someone that may be interested in dating you. So she's had to take a back seat and figure out how she's going to create matchmaking in her own way. And that's when she comes up with a service that's a fake matchmaking site.
Okay, so Sonia, for those folks who are going to pick up your book and read it, and they've had like terrible dating experiences, tell me, what are they going to get out of this wonderful book?
Well, they're definitely going to recognize some of those dating experiences because I've pulled from my own personal past, and some of those bad dates actually show up in the book. So, if you're in my life, expect to be written about. So I think you'll be able to relate to them if you've had dating experiences, whether they've been good or bad. And, every rom-com has a happy ending. So we're hoping that happens to my main character as well.
Okay, so what have you learned from the not so great dating experiences as well as writing this book? What have you learned about yourself?
Oh, that's a great question. I've learned that there's hope, that I think, when we sometimes feel like giving up, there's going to be someone that shows up around the corner and makes you believe in yourself and your work and love again. And I hope that that's something that people walk away with, is just hope and not giving up.
I'm speaking with Sonia Singh, the author of The Fake Matchmaker, her latest book. And of course, here we are talking about your latest book, which is just out now. And I have to ask you, what's next?
I know. Oh my gosh. So I'm actually working on a movie with Muse Productions.
Oh,
And
wow.
I'm sure, the nation's capital is familiar with Muse because they were the ones behind Hot Frosty, which was filmed in Ottawa a couple of years
Nice.
ago, one of the big movies on Netflix. So that's something that I'm working on with them to at least bring to the small screen in the next year or so.
Oh, we are so excited for you and all your success. The writing
Thank
process
you.
must be really giving for you, isn't it?
It is, it's giving and forgiving because sometimes when you're on the other side of things and you go down that deep rabbit hole of checking out reviews, sometimes people aren't so kind. And then you need to read one that really boosts your morality and the reason that you're doing this. So I think for me, also giving in a way that I want to open doors for people that haven't been able to really break down some of those doors at times, to create space for BIPOC creatives.
This is absolutely wonderful. It's been such a pleasure talking with you. Here it is, your next book out there. Much success to you. The latest book by Sonia Singh is called The Fake Matchmaker, and we're so happy for you, and we can't wait to see
Thank
how
you.
this one does and the next project and so on and so forth. Thank you so much, Sonia.
Thank you.